What's up, y'all? Yeah, this is okay. Can y'all see me well? It is very cloudy outside, very windy, so the wind might mess with the camera and like shake the phone a little bit. It's not really supported by anything right now, and the lighting is gonna make me low-key look like I can't really tell because my brightness is all the way up and I still can't really see. The lighting is just gonna be a little bit weird for this video, and that's okay. Cause I did what they said I couldn't do. I made it to Shell City. I beat the Cyclops. I rode the Hasselhoff, and I brought the crown back. That's crazy because that's been like, I guess, a vocal stim of mine lately. Like every time I say, and that's okay, which I say all the fucking time to myself and to other people, there's like a 8 out of 10% chance, 80% chance that I'm gonna do that little dialogue right there. There's a good chance I'm gonna do it like full throttle, you know what I'm saying? Might as well rip that shit off, like let's do it, you know what I'm saying? Recently oh my gosh, this is crazy. Recently I made a discovery about myself and it was so profound, you know? And I just wanted to share it with you all. We're gonna be talking about PMS, premenstrual syndrome, just the things that I discovered, which is that I have really bad PMS. Not really bad, to the point where it's PMDD, which is, I don't even know what the acronym stands for, but I don't think it's that far. But I just recently realized, quite possibly for all these years, what I've been feeling as depression and possibly feeling like low self-esteem and feeling unloved might have just been PMSing this whole time. Like it's crazy, bro. So let me just give y'all a little bit of backstory, right? I have recently started therapy again. I shared on this channel my story with my first experiences with therapy through BetterHelp. That was ass fuck. I might do a quick little video of update on there about that story, but if you're interested after this video, go check out that video. I swear on my garden, y'all would not be disappointed. Like, it's very entertaining. It's a very raw video for me. Like, I get into the details just a little bit, and like I'm just sharing my story with it, you know, about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, go ahead and check that video after you watch this video, right? So last time I tried therapy was 3 or 4 years ago. I left that therapist. Fuck you, Katriva. This is the way that I like to describe it. Like, if I had to put it in one sentence, I went to therapy trying to resolve and understand my traumas. I came out with even more trauma in the matter of like 3 months. Are we being serious right now? Is this nigga vacuuming his fucking lawn right now? Is he vacuuming his fucking lawn right now? Let's wait for a little bit to see if he gonna stop sucking that shit. It's pissing me off, low-key. But won't you look at that? We are back, and the sun is out, and that man not vacuuming his yard right now. Not anymore. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta wait things out, and it's gonna be all right. Let's blow some bubbles to that. Let's blow some bubbles to that. Ooh, they came and kissed me on the cheek. I'm in such a great mood. For the past 2 to 3 days, I've been so fucking sad. Back to what I was saying. The last time I tried therapy was 3 to 4 years ago. That shit was ass, and it took me a long time to consider going to therapy again. Because at first I was like, I might never go to therapy again. That shit was ass. Like, it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to learn how to kind of like be my own therapist type of thing. Really taking advantage of like the self-help information that's on the internet and books and a lot of self-reflection, you know what I'm saying, being patient with myself. It's like it's a whole thing, it's a journey, and I learned a lot, and I think I did such a great job, way better than that hoe, way better than that hoe. And now they over there mowing their lawn. It's okay, it's okay. I just don't wanna. I just don't feel like my. I went to go get my microphone, and then I came out, and the guy was done, and the sun was out. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, okay, so I don't need this. I just don't want to put the microphone in because, like, low key, my microphone was cheap, bruh. It was like $30 on Amazon, and it's like low key not working the same. So I don't know. And I kind of like the natural, like, realness aspect of it, like that you can hear the background and like the wind blowing the phone and shit like that. Well, it's whatever, you know, we just talking. Anyways, I'm gonna try not to get sidetracked too much. Like I said, I finally got back to therapy. It means a lot to me, not only because I'm trying therapy again and I'm ready and I've done the work for myself, so I see that everything that I need, I already have it. It just feels good to have like that other more professional point of view, somebody that actually studies psychology and studies the brain and the human, you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have that point of view, and like that guidance. It also means a lot to me because I don't pay for therapy at all. I don't even have insurance paying for it. It's just completely free. It's very ironic because one of the people, I don't know if I can call them a friend, I guess an acquaintance of mine that I used to be best friends with in middle school and high school, let me know that, like, you know, I know this place, and because it's like an internship thing, you don't have to pay like at all, you know. So I hit up this organization and I was like, hey, I heard that you have interns that do therapy work or counseling work for free. I'm interested, and that's how I got into it. So if you can't afford therapy and you don't have insurance to pay for therapy, what the fuck, my phone's on 20%, just look into like internship services if you can't afford therapy on your own or via insurance. It might help. But yeah, that means a lot to me because like I'm such a person that's like anti-capitalistic. Like, why the fuck are we paying for this shit? I think that it should be free. It should just be part of human life. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect to the people that study that shit. I think the schooling for it should be free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is money? Especially in America. What the fuck is money in America? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's a whole different topic. I started therapy again, right? I'm doing bi-weekly meetings, and I've only met my therapist twice so far, and we've made such grand progress in 2 days, in 2 hours, than I did in 3 months meeting my last therapist, that hoe. And I like her too because I told her a little bit about my past therapist, and she be shitting on her with me. Like, we be cackling, we be joking, we be dunking shots at her like throughout the meeting, and it makes me feel so like seen and validated. But whatever. I'm liking the experience so far. Of course I brought up with my therapist about like feeling like kind of hopeless or like unloved or depressed every once in a while, and of course I mentioned that I did notice that it happens like every other month. With, I guess, a blindsided point of view, it wasn't so obvious. Of course I did consider if it was PMS like many times ago, but I'm like, I really can't know that unless I'm journaling about it and like I have evidence to look back on and like dates, you know what I'm saying? I told my therapist this and she was like, yeah, definitely look into it just a little bit more, like just keep a journal in any way you can, and even that could help, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I know what I need to do already. It's just kind of hard for me to stay consistent with things like journaling and to even remember to journal, especially when you're battling a lot of like emotional distress. You're not gonna be like, I am so sad right now, I feel like nobody fucking loves me, let me journal about it, you know what I'm saying? Or at least not in the way that, like, maybe not in the first way that you might think of journaling. And that's kind of how I found, like, made the connection that is PMS, right? We discussed taking it seriously, trying to track it. So I'm going to try to take it seriously, trying to track it, even if it's like for a second, sitting down with myself, being mindful of my emotions and grounding myself type of thing. Just remember, like, around this time, like on this day, I grounded myself because this triggered me and I was feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a mental note, I can start there, you know? So I've been doing that, especially since like the first 2 sessions. We've really been focusing on building my grounding techniques and my healthy coping mechanisms and stuff like that, and paying attention to being mindful of my emotions and regulating them, skills like that. I had my last meeting last week, Thursday, right? I'm telling you, like 2 days after, it started sinking in. That feeling of hopelessness and like sadness and feeling unloved and feeling very overly self-critical, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't peep it immediately, right? It took like until the end of the day for me to really like realize I was spiraling. And I was like talking to my boyfriend about it, and he was there to comfort me the best that he could. But it's like, it's weird how your hormones really affect the way that you feel things. Like, you can literally be feeling cuddled and loved, and they're telling you, like, I love you, like, I care for you, I'm doing this because I love you, you know, I want you to feel better, like, tell me what I can do, you know? And you literally feel nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I want to say this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, is when I was really sad. Maybe a little bit of Friday. Yesterday, Sunday morning, well, more so Saturday night, right? I was doing the same thing, right? But my boyfriend was asleep. Look at the fucking sun, bro. I'm having a really hard time. Yesterday night, my boyfriend is asleep in our room. I go into my brother's empty room to spend the night because, like, I'm like, I already know I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. It's midnight. I already had my phone down and out of my face for like the last hour. I still feel restless. I don't even feel tired. Like, I don't feel like doing anything to tire my body out, like yoga or anything. So I'm just like, let me just go to the next room, not disturb him, because I'm gonna be on my phone. Let me go watch some Sex and the City and play some Sims. And yeah. And I also had this feeling that, like, I just had to talk, right? So I have different variations of journaling. It's writing, and then it's talking, and then it's like talking to myself on a camera like this, but like not for the internet, just for myself type of thing. Like a personal, like a genuinely personal vlog type of thing. I didn't realize it at this point, but this has been a routine for basically every month, that I will feel sad. My boyfriend is asleep, he got work in the morning, I can't wake him up and disturb his sleep, you know what I'm saying? So let me remove myself from the room. I'm alone. I start recording how I feel on my phone, you know what I'm saying? So I did my little voice recording, and I'm watching my show. I ended up not playing Sims, and something tells me, look back at your recording. Like, how did you feel the last time you recorded one of these things, right? So I sit there and I listen to this 20-minute to 40-minute long video, and I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, yeah, that's how I feel right now. Last month's recording. And then I look back to the previous month's thing, and I'm like, yeah, man, I felt that too. And then I look at the dates. It's fucking crazy. It was in my face the whole time, bruh. And then I look at the dates, and they're generally around the same time every month. And that's when it hit me at that exact moment. Seeing the dates, seeing me talk about it, like, in real time, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are my logs, you know what I'm saying? So then I peeped, I was like, okay, I am PMSing really bad right now. Like, this is it, you know? This is the PMS. Like, it's nothing wrong with me, you know? It's just hormones. And it made me feel sane, you know? Even though, like, it didn't make me stop being sad all of a sudden. It didn't make me feel like people love me all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? But it made so much sense, you know what I'm saying? I've been feeling like this since high school. And that revelation for me just meant so much to me, because I'm like, this is like the thing mentally that is like my problem, like the issue that I want to figure out and resolve. You know what I'm saying? Like, to understand that it's mostly hormonal and something that like a little change, a little tweak in a diet could fix, a little tweak in just taking a little extra supplement or vitamin can fix, might. It makes me feel so much better. Like, it puts me at ease that like it's not something wrong with my brain, you know, because it's just like I know I'm loved. I am a confident person. I love myself. So why the fuck am I feeling self-conscious? Why the fuck does it feel like my self-esteem is so low? I know it's not something that's going to be up high all the time, but I don't be expecting shit to be this high and then down this high for like down this low for 2-3 days for fucking no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I know I love myself. I know other people love me. My life is so blessed. Like, I look around, there's just so much to be grateful for. Why the fuck do I feel like this? Like, there's nothing. Like, I have nothing every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense, you know? I really did think that maybe something was wrong with me. But now I'm more confident that, like, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just hormones, you know what I'm saying? It's just the life of being a woman sometimes. Another thing I want to mention is that when I get into these moods, and I feel really that bad about myself and down about life, it's kind of embarrassing because it's like you just feel so pathetic. Sometimes it just feels like it's not real. Sometimes like I'm begging for attention, but it's just like I'm genuinely not begging for attention. Like, I just need to be squeezed, like physically, literally squeezed right now, literally and figuratively. Actually, I need to feel squeezed with love and affection and admiration right now. Like, if you feel like you gotta glaze me, go ahead and glaze me, bro. Like, I need that shit, or I'm not gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like I feel so needy, you know, and I feel like I'm being obnoxious and annoying. It feels embarrassing to be the sad person in the group sometimes, you know, or the sad person in the pair, whatever it be. Having that realization is helping me come to terms with those emotions and not to be embarrassed by them, because it's like, even if it wasn't PMS, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a human at the end of the day, and I'm gonna feel these things, you know what I'm saying? But like, the fact that it very much might be PMS and just that, it helps me digest that it's just that the feelings are just part of life even more. You know, like, it's not anything that I'm doing wrong, more so. It's not like my hard work is still there. Like, I still love myself. The self-love is not false, you know. Your estrogen just dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, I think it's the estrogen, or is it progesterone? Maybe it's both. Whatever it be, your hormones are dropping, girl. And it's not that you didn't, you know, talk to yourself enough in the mirror. It's not that you didn't hug yourself enough. It's not that, you know, you're not doing what you need to do. It's just your hormones. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just go eat a fucking salmon, a piece of salmon, and like some sweet potatoes. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, like, it just gave me like a lot of like emotional liberation. It's okay, like, low-key, these emotions almost aren't real. It's not really my emotion. It's not how I really feel about myself and about people around me, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm being hijacked hormonally and emotionally. It's not my fault. And that feels great to understand that, finally, after all these fucking years, bro. After all these fucking years. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So now I know better what my next steps are, and I was doing research, and I'm gonna get me a period journal, like a small little handheld period journal that I can keep in like my underwear drawer and keep it convenient. I might print out some stickers, because I make stickers myself, y'all. I have an Etsy, by the way, if y'all want to check it out. I make fucking stickers. Silly, goofy shit. I'm gonna get a period journal. I'm gonna print out some small stickers to make it easier for me to log how I'm feeling each day of the month. I'm gonna work alongside my period tracker. I use Stardust. I'm gonna work alongside Stardust to understand more accurately what phase of my menstrual cycle I'm in, and I'm gonna log it into my period journal. And also in my period journal, I'm gonna take notes of what foods and vitamins I need to be focusing on getting more of during each phase of my cycle, because I was doing research, and like I said, like sweet potatoes, salmon, vitamin B3, magnesium, stuff like that, and other things. They're good for different parts of my period. And I also did a little bit of research about like THC and CBD, because I do partake just a little bit. I think it was also important for me to know, like, when is the best time to avoid getting high, and when can I maybe take advantage of being in that altered state, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, sometimes things literally be like in your fucking face, or like you just moving at your own natural flow. You're setting yourself up for success. And I was setting myself up for success simply by making the journaling more convenient, by putting it into voice memos, and understanding when I need to journal and open them fucking voice memos. You know what I'm saying? That's so crazy to me. I've come such a long way, like, for like my self-care and being mindful of like my mental health and stuff, and unlocking that realization felt like I reached a really big benchmark in my life. And I just want to sit down and be still for a second and really celebrate that, because that was big for me. That was huge for me, y'all. Oh, ew, it dripped on me. It just feels great to know that I'm on the right track and seeing the evidence for myself with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, you know, having external validation and having somebody else tell you you're doing great. But when you see it for yourself and you can give yourself that validation, it's a whole different experience. And I have that. That was a moment for me. That was that type of moment for me. And it feels amazing. It feels so good. Oh my goodness. I guess moral of the story: don't give up on yourself. Follow your intuition, follow your natural flow. You're doing great. And understand, as long as you don't give up, you're good. Like, don't just never give up. Just never give up. Like, that's it. And just never stop doing things that like matter to you. And if it only makes sense to you, you know what? Fuck them people. Okay? Fuck them people. Thank you for listening to me talk about PMSing and my discovery about it in my personal life. I'm gonna talk to you later. Peace.